Hello everyone and welcome to the first stage of your game development journey. Let's go ahead and jump right in and start downloading the software we need because it's going to take a while to install everything. So let's go ahead and we'll do it right away. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead, open up any browser, go ahead, point it to unity3d.com. And when you get here, there's a link to get Unity. We'll go ahead, we'll just click this. And if we come in here, there's a lot of different options for which version you want to get. Since we're just starting out, go ahead, grab this free version. You're just starting out. No point in spending any money till you find out if this is something you actually want to do or you've generated a revenue stream. So I'm going to go ahead, just click download. It'll go ahead and start downloading it for me. And I'm just going to go ahead. We'll shrink this down. We don't need it anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the downloader. Now, this is not, the full version of Unity. This is just the installer. This is the part that's going to take a while. So let's go ahead and click the Download Assistant. I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Move this to the center. We'll go ahead and hit Continue. All right, so here we are. These are all the different components, or as I refer to them as modules, that you can download with Unity. Currently, right now, Unity 5.4 is out. This is what I'm going to be using throughout this series unless there's a new update that comes out before I'm done, in which case I'll just upgrade as I go along. I recommend going ahead and grabbing everything that's listed in here. Unless you know specifically, like I'm never going to build an iOS project, so I never want to do it. Other than that, I would actually go ahead and grab all of these, as later on down throughout the course, we will be going ahead and doing different builds for different platforms. And I even recommend grabbing the example project because there's a lot of really cool things in there. So we'll just go ahead, click them all. There we go. Just want to make sure. We'll go ahead, hit continue. Put my password in. It's going to ask us where we want to install. And we just hit start. Now this is going to take a while. And while that's going on, we're going to do a few other things. The first thing is, let's go back to Unity. And we're going to go ahead and create our ID. So go ahead and click the little head up here and we get the choice to log in or create. If you've already created yours, don't worry about this step. You can skip it. If you don't, go ahead and create Unity ID. Go ahead, fill out the information that it asks for. And because I actually already have one, it looks like it logged me in automatically, at least into one of the accounts. But go ahead, fill out the information that it asks for, and you should receive an email for the address that you used for validation. Go ahead and click that just to make sure your account is all set up. Now, the next thing I want to do is later on, we're going to be getting into creating 3D models and animating, but that's not going to be till a little bit later on. So for starters, we're going to go ahead and just use some of the free ones. And one of my favorite sites now is Mixamo. So I'm going to come over to mixamo.com. Go ahead, I'll show you the link here. And go ahead, if you already have an Adobe account, you can just log in. If you don't, go ahead, click the sign up link. It'll go ahead and ask you for some information. Go ahead, fill it out. You're going to go ahead again, get another validation email. Just click that, create your account. And once you're done, you can come back, log in, and take a look around at some stuff. I've got some other videos where I've already done that. But like I said, we probably will be using this site quite heavily until we get into the part where we're creating our own 3D models and animations. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink this down. And like I said, it will take a while for this to install. So through the magic of editing, we'll go ahead, we'll pause this video and come back when it's done. All right, when everything is done installing, we'll just go ahead, we'll click close. I no longer need the drive, so we'll go ahead, let's eject this. Now let's go ahead and take a look. Here it is right here in our applications. Now I've already got it on my dock because I had it installed before, but if we go ahead and click it, you're going to be presented with the sign-in. Now usually there's a little pink line up here giving you instructions on what stage you're at in installing it. On the website, I'll go ahead and post those images in the post itself, but let's just go ahead, use the email that you used to sign up with for your Unity ID as well as the password. And then once you're done that, you're going to be presented with another dialog that's going to ask you to select your Unity license. I'll go ahead and include that image down in the post as well. But for now, we're going to go ahead and pick the personal edition, as it is free. If you do have the paid version, go ahead and select the Pro or Plus, but it will ask you for the serial number that you were given from your purchase. Go ahead and click Next, and the next thing you'll be presented with is a screen similar to this. Yours will be blank here, as you won't have any projects already created.